Shalom Israel, Shalom. Barak YaHaWah, Barak YaHaWaShi, Barak YaHaWah, Barak YaHaWaShi, Barak YaHaWah, Barak YaHaWaShi. BaHaSham, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone who teach one to rule well. Peace and salutation to the fellow laborers, the hopeful elect, the Akim, pushing his truth at risk of their own lives throughout the four corners of the earth. To the awkward listening and learning, Shalom. It's Brother Shema from the Pillars of Benjamin Camp here in Toronto with another lesson. Quick edification, feed the sheep, feed the lambs, you know what I mean? Through the spirit and power of YaHaWah. The title of this lesson will come, but it's based on this article. Two precepts came to mind, right? Isaiah 10:1 came to mind. Unrighteous decrees, man. You see me? That's what's coming. That's what's in the pipeline, right? CIC News, it's an article that came out December 30th, 2020, year of prophecy, which was yesterday, right? It says travelers to Canada will now need a negative Crown Royale 19 test, right? So to enter into Canada, you need to show proof of a negative test. The test will not replace the 14-day quarantine requirement. Canada will now require arriving travelers to obtain a negative Crown Royale 19 test 3 days before arriving. Right? That was making moves, man. Listen, he's locking on the place, right? Putting a stronghold on the world, man. Right? The test must be a PCR test, which is currently considered the most effective Crown Royale 19 test. In addition, there will be more border officials at Canada's ports of entry to ensure those arriving understand the new rules, right? That's enforcement, man. More border officials to ensure that people understand the rules. That's enforcement. And that's going to come way of military, the feds and police. You see me? This is according to Public Health Minister Bill Blair, who also stated that this does not replace the 14-day quarantine requirement. The details are still being finalized, and more information, right, more tweaking, more additions to the unrighteous decrees, right, is expected to be available next week. It is required by law that all those arriving in Canada must quarantine for 14 days. This means that they must stay indoors at all times and have a plan on how they will obtain groceries, right? You see that? Have a plan how you're going to get your groceries, food, and medicine. Those who break quarantine rules may face up to 6 months in prison or up to $750,000 Canadian in fines. However, some travelers may be allowed to break quarantine if they obtain approval from the government prior to traveling to Canada. Usually this is for compassionate reasons such as attending a funeral or spending time with a loved one during their last moments, right? Unrighteous decrees, man. You see me? The new measure comes after Quebec's Health Minister Christian Dubé called on federal authorities to intensify Crown Royal 19 screening of arriving travelers. The province had also previously closed non-essential stores. It is also a response to the surge of Crown Royal 19 cases across the country. There has been an increasing number of cases as winter crept in, with over 550,000 total cases as of December 29th. Yeah, I'm not going to read on into this, man, but we get the gist in this, man. You see me? We get where it's going, right? The devil is making moves, having great wrath, right? Isaiah 10:1. Right, and this is going to ramp up, wax worse, get more and more stringent, more and more strict, more and more penalizing, right? Cast you into prison. All those things is coming, man. Repent. Isaiah 10:1. Woe, destruction unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Them. Who's the them? The ruling class, the wicked, the banking families, the wicked elite, Esau, Edom. You see me? They're the ones writing these unrighteous decrees. And that right grievousness, painful, hurtful, painful laws, which they have prescribed, pre-written. Prescribed as the pre-write, right? These wicked elites are passing right with a stroke of a pen, writing these laws, man. You see me? Right? We're not too far from days where you look out. If you look out the people of your door, it's concentration camp, internment camps. We're not too far from that, man. You see me? It's gradualism. Let's look up that word gradualism, man. A little at a time. Take away this, take away that. You see me? Gradualism. Right? And that's what they're doing, man. Wicked Esau and his elites, the banking families, the police, the military, the government, the wicked. Job 9:24. The earth is given it over into the hand of the wicked, man. They're the wicked. Gradualism. A policy of gradual reform rather than sudden change or revolution, right? So little bit at a time. Take away more, take away more. A little more, a little more, a little more. The devil knows he has but a short time. That's why he's making these moves, man. Right? What is a theory of gradualism? Gradualism in biology and geology refers most broadly to a theory that changes of organic life and of the earth itself through gradual increments, right? And that's on the biological level. We want to see what this has to do with let's look at this one right here. Who proposed the theory of gradualism? Here we go. What is an example of gradualism? The definition of gradualism is the slow and gradual changes that happen within an organism or society, right? Society, to make a better environmental fit for animals and humans, right? Humans. An example of gradualism is the stripes of a tiger developing over time so they are better able to hide in tall grass. Right. Gradualism, man. And that's what they're doing, man. Take away a little more, take away a little more. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can't travel, you can't do this. You can't go over here, you can't go over there. Prison term, fine, jailhouse. Second Esdras. Right? And it's all in the scriptures. Second Esdras 15 verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city. Right? A man shall desire to go into a city. Travel. Go here, go there. Travel across three states. Travel across 3 provinces. You see me? He's going to want to do that. Right? Shall desire. Right? And shall not be able. Shall not be able. Military checkpoints are going to get set up. New laws are going to get written in. Unrighteous decrees. Charges. All kind of thing. Fines. Jailhouse. That's what's coming, man. Stay prayed up. Pray without ceasing. Kwame Asharala. Wa Abad Babal.